everyone, my name is VICTORIAMISU. I am a filmmaker, photographer, and set designer. And if you've been following me on Instagram for the past year and a half, you'll know that I always include a level of frames and mirrors into my work. So I've been sharing my work on Instagram for about a year and a half now, and I wanted to start a YouTube channel where I show you what goes on behind the scenes, how I design everything and the components that go behind it, how I choreograph things. So since this is my first time filming a behind the scenes one, it's not as comprehensive. Usually when I create, my mind is just far away into the land that I want to create. But I'm going to be more cognizant of doing this moving forward because I think that it's a lot of fun to see what people do behind the scenes. So for this first one, I'm on the set of the first one that I'm going to show you. So this is the set of my latest project, which was for Common Era Jewelry. So they sent me a line of their goddess necklaces. I'm actually wearing one of them right now, and I'll show it to you real quick. I don't know if that's fuzzy. But this is goddess Gaia. So in Greek mythology, Gaia is Mother Nature, so mother of everything pretty much. And whenever I think of goddesses in mythology, say Greek or Chinese mythology, I think of lushness and a lot of bloom, as I think a lot of us do. So for Gaia, who is the mother of everything, the origination, I thought of green and just green, everything green, and grapes, of course. So I'm going to start off actually by showing you how I made these earrings. Take them off real quick, actually. And you can see they are these plastic grapes. You can actually squeeze them. And they have a little hole on top, so I'm just going to show you how I did these.
To make these, you just need the grapes themselves, the converter clips, and I used a clip-on one because I don't have piercings, and then 100% nylon thread is what I used. All I did was thread it through the grapes and the converter clips. I did this around 6 times and I tied a knot at the end. I think I might be wearing these quite a lot because I love them and I made them in 3 different colors. So this is the only video I have of myself on the set. I spent a lot of time doing this. I had to make sure that the pendulum of the frame was in a perfect horizontal axis. That meant that I had to adjust the vines a lot and then a lot of other parts of set. So in case you're wondering how the set looks, this is how I tied everything up. There was a lot of tape involved and a lot of flowers sprinkled on the floor. You can see I used the sewing machine and my sewing machine box to keep this photo frame in place. So moving on to the dress, when I was thinking about Gaia, I was thinking about how she herself is nature. So she herself is intertwined with her creations and all the creation flows from her. Because of this, I wanted to make the dress look like a garden, but in the color pattern that I was sticking with, which was green and white. Flowiness was very important to me, and this white chiffon fabric was perfect for this. And I wanted to add details of white roses growing all over her. And this is what the final dress looked like.
Alright, so if I were going outside, I would probably wear what I'm wearing now, or better is here. So a little corset and something like the necklace on my neck. But then for this one, I wanted to explore ancient Chinese mythology and folklore that I grew up watching.
In these traditional Chinese or ancient Chinese period dramas, the women always wore something called a mei xing zhui. So this is what you see on their forehead. And mei xing zhui just means forehead ornament or forehead drop. So I took my hair out from the buns that they were in. I wanted to give them a little bit of a curl, which is why they were bunned up. But of course, right when I got on set, all the volume just fell out because I didn't use hairspray. Pulling from the inspiration of the mei xing zhui, I bobby pinned the pendant to my crown. So this is the final look. But my dress just broke a little bit because a few places are held together by safety pins, but I'll show you now some of the final images from the set.